Right, I told you. Look, there he is, the legend himself, Sterling. How you doing, brother?
I'm really well, mate. Really well, brother.
Hey, listen, I'm just listening to your show again. All the interviews. I want to have a quick touch on them as well. So tell us a bit about yourself.
What do you want to know? My goodness, I just love music like you do.
I know you do, brother. So obviously, DJ Sterling, yeah, very highly rated DJ in my opinion. Very knowledgeable. Your interviews are second to none. How long have you been DJing for, bro?
Oh my goodness me! So I started. When am I now? This year I'll be 50. I started when I was 12, 15 officially was when I first started doing radio.
Started doing radio, yeah. So what? So as soon as you got into DJing, you got straight onto radio?
Not straight away. No, I was buying records. I was really lucky. I had two older cousins. My eldest cousin is like really into music, so he kind of showed me the way. And my late mother was really into Motown. Yeah. And my dad, I mean, he's got an incredible record collection. He loves jazz.
Oh, beautiful.
And so I was very lucky. I sort of quite a musical family.
Okay, so as a DJ, we say what, 30 years plus?
Yeah.
What's your, of course, bruv. Always looking sharp. And what is your favourite genre? Your passion? Because I listen to your show on Centre Force, and you do play kind of the deep, soulful. And then all of a sudden you chuck a jazz house track on, but your passion, what you really do, like,
do you know what?
Where your heart lies.
It's like I suppose you'd say it's like children. I mean, how do you pick a record? It's hard to say. I mean, I love.
It actually is a hard question.
Anything. I guess anything with a groove, anything that kind of moves me. Both emotionally. Yeah. It's hard to say. I can't. I wouldn't.
I mean, for myself, it is. My passion is soulful house, as you know, soulful jazzy, that kind of vocally stuff. But again, if it sounds good and it touches me, I'm into that. Right, so let's jump onto your interviews, because I like to keep it nice, short and sweet.
No worries, mate.
So you've had loads of interviews.
Done a few.
So when did this actually start on it? About last year, didn't it, really?
No, it actually started originally, on Centre Force. It was before Centre Force, so I first started doing it on another station. And actually I was interviewing local guys in the local area. And believe it or not, a lot of those were actually grime artists.
Okay.
That's how it started. So I was kind of started doing it. And then with Centre Force, the very first interview I did was back in the broom cupboards. So that would have been at the obviously the athletics. My goodness me! So that would have been, and that was the very first one I did. Actually, was with Pez, who obviously the flyer designer, who's a very good friend of mine.
Okay.
Stephen Perry.
Right.
And believe it or not, Mr. Pasha with Andy.
Oh, wicked!
Andy popped in. So that was the first one. The first one that I'm probably, I guess, known for was the Marshall Jefferson one, and that's been one of 4 now.
Also, the Louis Vega one.
Louis Vega one was quite crazy.
Yeah, actually, the story with the Louis Vega one, I got a text from Master Pasha saying to me, can you go and collect someone from me from a hotel in West End? And I'm like, yeah, all right, who is it? And he sent me the collage they got of their hat, and their, it's all in black. And I texted him back and I said, you're having a fucking laugh here, yeah? Louis Vega.
I'll tell you the story with that, Danny and Johnny C know this. Do you know what? In all seriousness, we didn't know until I'd say about whatever time you messaged, an hour, 2 hours?
Yeah, and then I was driving into West End.
We even knew that was going to happen. I mean, that literally took probably at least 6 months to organise, and even at the last minute. Because Louis was due to do Elements of Life at the South Bank. And we didn't even know at that time that it was even going to happen.
I know, I mean, it was crazy. There's me getting all excited, driving down, putting all air fresheners in my cab, going to pick up Louis Vega, and then I drive down there, his manager or one of his assistants come down and go, here you go. I'm like, well, and I'm picking up Louis Vega. He goes, no, you've come to pick up his mixer.
Well, that's a true story as well. What it was, I remember we couldn't, because of his, obviously, Les Louis has his, was very specific about what he plays on, and rightly so. He's the man's a genius.
Yeah.
The mixer at the time, we were trying to source one. I know Danny worked really hard, and so did Johnny, trying to source one. And in the end, it was just easy to actually fly the mixer over separately. With him. So, very true story. Yeah,
so jumping forward, he came on. We all met him.
Yep.
And. Great artist. I mean, the history behind him. Interview was fantastic.
Thank you.
Jumping through to this year, you've just actually come off your set interviewing another
I
legend,
know. Mike Weiss. Yeah, I mean, Mike,
Weiss from.
Nervous Records.
Absolutely.
Just, again, I feel, what can I say? I mean, it's a lot of work goes on behind the scenes. I mean, it doesn't just happen overnight, these things.
No.
But I, as you know, as a player, the track, truly grateful. It's amazing. I mean, who'd have thought? I mean, I guess I do. I mean, someone asked me recently, why do you do it? It's not for me. I don't do it for any. It's not for me to whatever the
boost yourself
big
up.
myself up.
Personally, I don't think you need to do that.
It's not. Thank you.
It is a passion of yours.
Yeah,
I know
and
that.
I guess I sat there someone asked me the question, and I sat there and I thought, when I was listening to radio, who would I like to hear?
Yeah.
And that's why I do it.
And you know what? Also, what it is, a lot of people know of these names, know of these record labels, but they don't know about them.
No,
and you give them that. So I've got to big you up for that.
Thank you.
Go plug your show, brother.
All right, thank you very much. Well, it's can't remember. What is it? Sterling Sunday service, Sundays 9 to 11. And thank you, brother, for your time. Again, I'm so great. I mean, there's some amazing people on the station.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Some truly good friends, of which you and GT and Scott, who's playing at the moment.
Oh, you don't have to mention him. He's already. I've already spoken to him. Brother Sterling, thank you very much, brother. Love you, man. Keep doing what you're doing because you do it fantastically.
Thank you, brother.
Take care.
And you.